First place.
Can you repeat that question one more time?
What do you think of Jay Gruden and the Skins now?
Jay Gruden is a Minuteman pre-cum baby.
But y'all in first place. Huh?
It's because our division sucks.
I'm a Giants fan.
Our division sucks.
It does.
The division that you and I are in sucks. You know that someone came out with a scenario? There's a scenario where every team in the division could end up 6-10, and there would have to be a division winner who hosts a home playoff game at 6-10. Here's the analogy I gave last night on the original Hurts House about Jay Gruden. Okay, here's my problem with Jay Gruden. I'm gonna drop it right here on Rise Radio, Tru Radio. My problem with Jay Gruden is that Jay Gruden is like a DJ who walks into a party and he has a song list. He has his game plan. He goes, I'm gonna play some go-go. I'm gonna play some 90s hip hop. I'm gonna play some early 2000s slop hop, and then I'm gonna end with this, young thug bullshit right here. That's what I'm gonna do. That's how my night's gonna go. So he plays the early late 80s, early 90s hip hop. Chubb Rock's got the whole place jumping. And it's like, oh, treat me right. Go. Like, he's killing it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of da ba 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 ba. He's the party's jumping or whatever. And then
I got a fucking rhyme with a fucking style. I got a fucking rhyme with a fucking style.
All of
I got
that.
a fucking rhyme. I got a fucking style.
Family, by the way, if y'all didn't know that.
Killing it. And then he gets to the 90s hip hop. He's playing like early Jay-Z, and he's playing Biggie, and he's playing Pac, and he's all about the Benjamins, baby, and that whole bad boy. He's killing it.
He played Mace, he fucked it up for him.
Then he plays a little bit of that early New Orleans hip hop. He plays Bout It, and he plays the Mystical Joe. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? And he's
What up, poetry?
And the party's still like, okay, whatever. Then he starts playing the new age Future. And he starts playing that terrible shit. And it's not working. The problem with Jay Gruden is Jay Gruden won't even go back at his own game plan when the party's not jumping. He won't even go back to 90s hip hop and be like, you know what? Call some more 90s hip hop. He's like, no, I'm going to keep going with my game plan, even though the direction that it's going is terrible.
So put the Amigos on.
Kurt, I want to ask you, we've seen the rise of Kirk Cousins. We've seen the rise of the Kirk Cousins fans and followers. We've seen people devaluing RG3. We've seen people go out of their way to wake up in the morning and find something negative about RG3.
Shout out to the banks.
RG3 is literally Jesus Christ right now, getting crucified all across D.C. And on top of that, I like him because he's a black Republican.
No doubt.
But at the end of the day, we've seen the Kirk Cousins bandwagon. We've seen that, you like that! We've seen the hype. We've seen the T-shirts, the coffee mugs. We've seen Kirk Cousins on Fox News. But what happens when Kirk Cousins loses to Dallas?
No one says shit.
I need 2 microphones for this one. When Kirk Cousins loses to Dallas, the spin machine starts. The excuses roller coaster pulls into town. It's everybody's fault on the way up to Kirk Cousins. And the buck stops right below Kirk Cousins and way below Jay Gruden. It's everybody. It's the defense who got you 3 turnovers that we couldn't convert 0 points off of. It's Deshaun Jackson, your most explosive playmaker, who caught our only touchdown. It's his fault for that punt return thing. It was stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's the special teams. It's the kicker who's missed 2 kicks all year. That's the first kick under 50 yards he's missed all season. It's his fault. It's everybody's fault you can possibly think of. But don't you dare say nothing bad about Miss Jenkins. Don't you say nothing about Miss Jenkins.
Her.
I had a lot to drink.
I want to ask you a follow-up question.
Sure.
I want to ask you a follow-up question.
I'm here.
I saw a harsh comment on Facebook. There was a discussion going on in some asylum place somewhere, some Redskins asylum place.
Yeah.
And some guy jumped on and said, no matter how you look at it, only one of the quarterbacks on the team has beat Dallas.
That's not true.
Okay.
There's one quarterback who has not beat Dallas because Colt McCoy beat Dallas last year, and then RG3 made turkeys out of them for that Thanksgiving. There's one quarterback on the roster who has not beaten Dallas, and that's Kirk Cousins. I don't think that's really. It's rough. It's rough.
Who's Kirk Cousins related to?
Jay Gruden, I think. That's his guy, yo. Jay Gruden.
You like that? You like that?
Dude, Jay Gruden is harshly honest about everybody on the team. He aired Robert Griffin out historically. No one's ever aired out a starting quarterback the way he aired him out last year. Oh, 3-step, 5-step. I hate that nigga. Like he was on it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He
Like his starting tight end, one of the best playmakers in the team. Oh yeah, he missed some blocks. This receiver fell down. Deshaun Jackson, he's too cool for school on his blocks sometimes. Like, he's harshly critical of everybody on the team. But when it gets to Miss Jenkins, don't you dare say nothing bad about Miss Jenkins.
Why
he sent Miss Jenkins to his brother's house over the summer to train with him.
Why do you call Kirk Cousins Miss Jenkins?
Because you better not say nothing bad about Miss Jenkins. I remember that Living Color sketch. Don't you dare say nothing bad about Miss Jenkins.
Dare say nothing bad.
Now, here's the thing. I'm still for, cause I know there's guys right now getting all amped up. I'm still for the extension. You know what I'm saying? Kirk Cousins has done enough that we can build on. I'm thinking a 3-year deal. The same thing I thought a couple weeks ago. There's changed since then. You know, he won a game. I'm like, 5-year deal. Now we're back to 3-year deal. And I'm thinking another year, another $10 million for every victory we get from here on out. That's basically where his market's going to be.
So what they should do with RG3?
RG3's gone. RG3's not going to stand for this shit. Put it this way. Neither Kurt nor RG3 is going to be here next year if they got to deal with each other. But RG3 already knows he's not going to get a fair shake from Jay Gruden. He's not.
You know, Dallas is probably looking for a quarterback.
Honestly, I see a scenario where Dallas could get Alfred Morris and RG3, and it scares the hell out of me.
What about the possibility?
Eli's doing soon to retire soon.
Yeah, and he won't go to New York because their coaching situation is unstable.
Let me ask you, what about the possibility of Philly getting RG3?
That's still a really big possibility because Bradford's not getting it done for him. If they don't win the division this year, you can see RG3 go over there. And the thing is, if RG3 goes over there, even if he's not the starting quarterback, there will be RG3 packages because you don't waste a talent like that in street clothes. You just don't. But then again, you're talking about the Redskins. We have one of the best fullbacks in football, and we have a coach who doesn't know how to use a fullback because apparently his playbook doesn't have an I formation.
Yeah.
That's cool because we have artists that don't know how to promote. So.
Nigga, there's a Pop Warner team that plays out in where I live in Manassas. They are 9 years and under football teams, and they have a fucking I formation with a fullback coming out of the backfield. And you're telling me an NFL coach, an offensive genius, a schematic playmaker, and all this other bullshit that Jay Gruden's supposed to be, the QB whisperer, whisper sweet nothings in this nigga's ear and shit. He don't know how to use a fucking fullback. I don't want to hear
You
this
like
shit.
that? You like that?
Don't you dare say nothing bad about Miss Jenkins.
I got one question for you, though.
Go for it.
Did ISIS kill Biggie?
Biggie was killed by a lone gunman that had mental problems.
Hey, so it
Was
wasn't
he part of
ISIS?
ISIS?
No, it was a white guy, so he said Biggie to his Lord.
Are you sure? Mm-hmm. You sure?
His name was Tommy. He was quiet. He got picked on in school. He got picked on by rappers, and he sent Biggie to his Lord and Savior.
I think it was Suge Knight.
No, it's a white guy. It was a white guy named Jimmy. He sent Biggie to his Lord and Savior.
Who killed Tupac?
That was ISIS. ISIS killed Pac
Strictly for my niggas.
ISIS killed Pac because Pac wasn't as good as Biggie.
Oh, yeah.
Two mics.
That was
just
hard.
real
West
quick.
Coast people are going to